Hey everybody, Coffee and Chaos here, and welcome back to Captain of Industry. So, where we left off, we are still continuing our battle against the elements, against maintenance, and against a lack of diesel. That is the more recent of our issues, is a lack of diesel. Bringing it back into Speed 1 and just kind of letting things go. The ship is currently exploring another site over here, so we're just waiting on him to come back. I think it's time to start activating our oil derricks here and bringing that oil over in this direction, automating that a little bit. In fact, let's see. 54 crude oil. I do have a boost set here. What I was curious about is that can make 24 diesel out of 54 crude oil, right? You can make 36 out of 54 crude oil. So this is about 50% more efficient on the whole. So there's really no reason for us to continue with this. Plus, this setup also requires coal. Whereas this, we're just... Well, I mean, we still require coal, but it's simply to ignite a little bit of steam. In fact, not even that much. That's 9 steam out of 48. So this setup alone can fuel a whole heck of a lot more. Yeah, I think it's time to go ahead and get this lined up. Now, our ship did get into battle. Oh, that's actually a pretty tough one. The Phoenix is on its way back. Let's go ahead and pause for just a moment. So I would like to go ahead and plan... have pipe 2 going there, and pipe 1 leading here, here, and here. And let's go ahead and... I'm just going to reverse you. Reverse. Reverse. So... that's going to at least start getting our oil flowing this direction. Now, here's the downside. Oh, that's also another interesting thing. These don't require power at all. This doesn't require power, but the rubber maker does. But these will require power. So really, we're just moving from one form to another that's more efficient. What I was going to say is, if we had any power requirements, that's going to be solved over here as soon as we get our power station set up, which right now I'm still waiting on our trees to get cleared. Looks like we have a backup of trees, so it's time to go ahead and start trading those off again. We're going to go ahead and get plenty of bricks, plenty of concrete slabs, utilize that in production elsewhere. And that will tell all of our tree cutters it's time to get back to work. Time to take what you got and offload that. I might need to cut off some of the trees on this side. I want to move things closer to this way. Yeah, we'll cut those trees off. I'll come back for the rest of it, but this needs to be our focus, especially that narrow band right there. That's what I really want to focus in on. And maybe even right there. Okay. Can I squeeze this in? Let's see. We probably could. Start with that. Now, given the direction, I don't think I want to have you here. I think I'd rather have you set up like that. And let's go ahead and get our U-shaped belt. And I can go ahead and unpause this. Let's get that started. We'll let them cut the trees all around that brand new construction. Cut off the overlay. So that will deal with our coal power plant setup soon, very, very soon. Oil rig repair is something that they're calling for next. And you know what? I think I tend to agree with that call. So they want us to go ahead and deliver the cargo. We have to go ahead and start loading the ship here. And we do actually have just enough of the construction parts too to make that happen. We won't have enough to do that and the power plant, as both of those require construction parts too. But at least it's a start. Have more rain coming down. Ooh, so 4 groundwater pumps might be a little much for this reservoir. Actually, technically we have 5 since we have one powering everything here. It is powering all of these farms, plus our water facility for our city, plus the concrete mixers. That could be a problem. Okay, now we know what our limit is there. Low supply of diesel. Yep. It's still going to take a minute till diesel starts to back up here. I am going to go ahead and quick deliver some of these parts if possible. Oh, it looks like most of them have been delivered. Oh, yep, there they are. So that's a turbine. Second turbine is short 2 parts. Just need our electronics there. Gosh, these guys just can't keep up, can they? I would love to go ahead and upgrade these, but the lack of power is the problem. Kind of funny, actually. I think I'll go ahead and make you priority 1 right now. Let's make you priority 2, actually. Quick deliver there. Quick deliver there. We'll utilize all of that. Make sure we start actually getting our crude oil flowing over this direction. Let's see here. Is there any reason to keep this going now? Provided we keep the crude oil flowing, really no. And we can always duplicate this to increase our overall diesel production. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this is actually done. So we're going to kill that off. Let's kill that one. Get rid of that. That can go, and that's going to give more space for the... well, more free coal that can be loaded elsewhere. We'll have to see what they'll do with that. And then I guess if I wanted to, I could delete the diesel generators and shift them over. That is a potential call. I could just have extras. I mean, we're so close to having that power built. It's not going to take that much longer for us to get this started. Once this boiler is online, we're going to end up getting just enough to get these started as well. So we're just going to be patient. We're going to be patient. Just a little bit longer. How are you guys doing? You're still cruising. Once we have that power, we are going to be able to unlock so much. We have researched the mechanical power storage. Awesome. Very nice thing to have. Let's take a look at that now. Ooh, okay, so perhaps that was poorly placed. Let's go ahead and delete that. Delete that one tile there. This smokestack is going to be a temporary thing anyways. It's really just there until we get the low power turbine. So you have a high pressure turbine and you have a low pressure turbine. Really, all this is doing is venting that low pressure steam. Eventually, we're going to be able to tack on a low pressure steam turbine at the end of this process, and that will keep things flowing even better. Yeah, it's one boiler to 2 high pressure turbines, and I think that those 2 flow into a single low pressure. But what we can do, go to a flywheel, tack that on. Oh, hey, we got our boiler. So now we just need water. That's gonna come from about... Oof. Alright, let's see if we can line this up. Oh, does that actually catch it? Right there, that's what I want. Go ahead and quick deliver that. We just need a little bit of electronics. Let's go ahead and fire that up now. And you're going to be priority 1. Alright, back over to our oil. Alright, we're stacking up on fluid storage. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that. One, 2, 3, 4. Just until we do what we're trying to do. Let's go ahead and reverse you. Reverse. 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 You can be deleted. And we'll go ahead and empty that out. So you're in the process of being emptied out. Basic distiller, I'm going to go ahead and kill that off. We won't have that wastewater to deal with anymore, so that can go. Let's let that go for a second. 4.55. Oh, that's just our overall power requirement. Yeah, we do have to watch that we don't lose maintenance, or we're waiting on this to finish up. You guys doing your thing. You know what? I'm gonna boost these. We need to double up that production for now. We've got plenty of electronics, we have plenty of construction parts, and all of the fixins back behind them. Yeah, look at all that. We have stacks on stacks of wood, iron, bricks. Everything is finally backflowed the way we've always wanted it to be. Construction parts are flowing. First few have already come up to the groundwater pump. The second that fires off, we are good to go. Oh, and actually, it looks like a little bit of water must have been fed to the boilers here, so we've had a little bit of intermittent power. That's all it's going to take to get this started. I will go ahead and quick deliver some extra electronics. And it's actually giving us the credit for the coal power plant, so I'll take those free construction parts just to knock that out. That's going to give us the last little bit we need. Surely there's some on the way. Oh, there they are. There is our water. Any moment now, it's going to be catching up. You can see it flowing through the pipe. And it is stacking up, and we are creating steam. Steam is flowing into those turbines. Yeah, flowing through the pipes. Turbines are spooling up. Ooh, we're just not seeing any kind of... Yeah, you're priority 1. You get all the priority. It's like the little engine that could. It wants to. It's so close. What's happening over here? Oh, we don't have time to wait for these electronics to play games. Don't toy with my emotions. Get me that starting power that I need to fire off this system. It wants to go. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. There go the flywheels. Third, fourth. And we're out of coal. Oh, what's going on here, guys? Oh. Are we running into some issues here with the coal mine? Oh, we've got topsoil that we're having to fight with. Oh, that's no good. Oh, that won't do at all. Okay. So. Yeah, it's time. We're going in. Alright, you... What height are we talking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're only like 4 high. We need our retaining wall long. So, 1... that'll be 2. But we're going to need 1 more. That's going to be the edge of our mine right there. We might have to walk it this way a little bit as we start to get to that tile there. But for the most part, that should make it work. I should explain what I'm trying to do. So, every graduation on this indicates 1 level of height. These retaining walls are good for 5 tiles in height of retention, meaning that they will not allow any of the dirt on the far side to fall away. So let's say I were digging these tiles here. Let's say I were 5 tiles deep, so that would be at -2 right there. And I'm going to do this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is the depth that we can go to before we will need to shore up these walls with a second set of walls. So we can go all the way down to -2, and then off of this wall I can set a little terrace. I can basically go right... Well, I'd have to delete that. Hang on 1 second. We'll delete that. So you can see this little 4-tile block that is represented right here in the middle that has 1 tile of coal as well as a tile and a half of stone or dirt or something on top of it. That kind of represents this little quadrant. So at some point, going down 5 levels, we'll need to set another retention wall that's actually going to be 5 levels lower than these. And from there, we can terrace down another 5 points to -7. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm going to start setting up these walls we also need to get our entrance. So same idea. You can see this hard graduation line right here. We're going to come into here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do the same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to go ahead and do... Let's see. I'm going to make a T. I'm treating this as the next square. We are going to grab a short retaining wall there, short retaining wall there, and this will make a nice clean point that 5 levels down. We can go ahead and build directly off of that, should we choose, to continue going straight, or we can, you know, come around the corner. It gives us options. Now, we're queued up perfectly to go ahead and continue this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Although it looks like this actually comes over this way. There we go. We'll cut those. We'll go ahead and put a corner retaining wall, short retaining wall, and we're going to do the same thing here. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Let's go ahead and copy... There we go. Now, it starts to get a little bit messier as we get up here and get up into the mountains. But at least if I come... Let's say... Oh gosh, how do I want to do this? Honestly, I think I'm going to come to about there. Set another corner here. Another short retaining wall. And another short retaining wall. Perfect. And we'll let that go ahead and start getting built. In the meantime, what I'd like to do... That's 5 tiles. We're going to go ahead and cut these off. We're going to cut that off. And we're going to cut that off. We want to get down into the depth of this mine. And we're going to start grabbing all of the coal here. All of the coal here. All of the coal there. And we'll see what else we grab. If we get a little bit of dirt, that's okay. Doesn't bother me at all. We're going to grab all of this. Going to grab that little bit there. All of that there. Get that. I do need to be careful. Make sure I get those extra retaining walls here. And I'm going to need to be very careful because of this sand. You know what? I don't want you to mine over here yet. What we need to do... See how that says... We basically just need to flatten. Actually, is flattening a tool yet? Or is that a tool I still need to... There's like a... What is it called? A leveling tool. Terrain leveling. So it combines mining and dumping designations into one. Honestly, I think I'm just going to keep using the tool that I've been using, which I don't understand how this tool is any different from the flattening tool. I mean, we're going to find out eventually, I'm sure. But I just don't see the difference. The reason I need to be careful over here is sand is able to slide down the side of an embankment much, much quicker than any other material. So I would kind of rather flatten this out as much as I can, build my retaining wall into it. In fact, I'm going to do something like that. And you can see some of it's under, some of it's over. It just depends. Yeah, there's a little bit of terrain that's up above that. I'm going to make that go away. So you can just barely see that bottom line? That's the level that we're trying to hit, and there's just a little bit of sand on top of everything there. Go ahead and grab that there. You know, I have an idea. Hey, you. Your entire life goal is to mine sand, right? Let's go ahead and take you off of there, take you off of there, and we're going to go ahead and assign you over to this mine. Which, I don't know if it did that quite right. Sand. There it goes. It's on its way, and it's going to mine that sand. See how these guys do. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and add a second of these. Delete that. Your entire goal is to keep this empty. Quick deliver. And let's go ahead and assign a truck. That's going to give us a little bit better throughput. Our trucks are going to keep dropping stuff off here instead of running away. I don't want them going anywhere else. I want them just grabbing dirt, dropping it here, and getting right back into the mine to keep things going. And what the hell's happening here? Oh, ha ha ha! That's a problem. Okay, you have to go. I need a copy of you over here. Get that flowing right the heck now. This can be deleted. That can be deleted. That can go. That can go. We're going to need to shift this over somewhere. I might double this up. For now, let's let that go for just a little bit. You can go as well. You can go. We have power. Alright, what's the problem here? Valid root assigned. Just get rid of that. You have a low supply. I don't care about that. We can turn off that notification. That's fine. That's fine. That just means we have more than we can use. Have no trees to harvest. Oh, they grabbed them all. Okay, great. That... Wait, what? Okay, you're getting diesel, but you have trees to harvest, so that's not exactly true. I can sympathize with your issue, however, it doesn't quite make sense. Our excavators have run away to get diesel, so we're back to early game problems, but we're going to go ahead and assign these here. There we go, our trucks are assigned, they're getting diesel. And things are flowing. I think I want to go ahead and copy these. Alright, we're going to come 1, 2 tiles. I just want to keep the good times rolling here. I'm going to unpause you as well. What do I want to do with my steam? Do I just want to keep this flowing in this direction? Okay, how do I have this right now? We're going to put you there. Yeah, that'll work. And keep that flowing nice and close. You're currently sour water, so I think I'd like to go ahead and grab you. Come out and back up. And honestly, if we don't do everything exactly the same, it doesn't really matter, as long as the main pipelines on the bottom and top still continue to make sense. That's what I care about the most. So we'll let that go ahead and build up. Oh, you need rescuing. You went and got yourself trapped. I don't know why. Foolish, foolish vehicle. Alright, so we have everything flowing. We currently have... Oh, wait, what is this? Current demand, current production, total production capacity. So we can make up to 11.2. Why are we not making power here? Are we still running into coal issues? Yes, we are. Where's our trucks, and why are they not giving me enough coal? You need to get to work. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and make... Basically just need to have a storage right here. You're going to be set to sand. You're going to be set to sand. You are going to keep this full. But your import route is going to be coming from the tower. Right, so the tower is going to keep flowing to these as well. I will go ahead and quick deliver. We've got plenty of parts coming in. I am going to remove that boost. I don't think we need parts coming in quite that fast. I think you need to be priority 1. Because that's going to be our power. I don't care about coal here anymore. Oh. Okay, I take back everything I was saying, because I still need coal in order to power this. But you know what? Hang on a minute. I'm forgetting. We have another option. Where is it? Boiler for gas. Alright, so currently, we're not doing anything with the heavy oil or with the light oil, right? It's only the medium oil being turned into diesel. So, let's start with you. I'm going to pull from here. I'm going to go up and over. And in. So what would I prefer to run with? Heavy oil or light oil? Heavy oil you need less of, but it's 36 heavy oil. Damn, that might be just enough for that to happen. Nope, not like that. So, let's see, hang on. How do I determine this? The outputs are going to come... Well, I mean, I'm making the rules here, so I could do whatever the hell I want. So, which direction would I rather have you? Honestly, if I were going to do this, just cut all of this stuff out. Let's have a boiler down here. We do have steam running in this way, though. Damn. No, input, output. So the oils are the output. So no, I'm actually, my first instinct to go ahead and run that here does make a little bit more sense. There's that. So, which one do I want to move first? I think I want to go ahead and move light oil first. What would that be? 36 and 36 would be 60, 72. So 72 light oil per minute. And you only need 54. So yeah, that actually works out. What I might need to do... At some point, I might need a manifold of some kind. Little pipe balancer. Alright, so let's run that there. And then we're going to go ahead and have a waste management with a flare. Could I actually connect... Can I connect multiple flares? And multiple chemicals? It's a good question, isn't it? Let's take that off. Oops. Stop accidentally clicking things. So, heavy oil, light oil. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I'm going to try it. Let's get another pipe. I want to go ahead and run it this way as far as I can. Let's see. There's those two. Alright, I want you to run down here. And then I'm going to need yet another pipe. And I want you to come up here. Except I want you to come up to the 4th level. Here we go. And then you're going to come down. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I want to try it, though. If it works out, this is going to be phenomenal. Let's see if we can get... let's just give that some time to get those started. Do I have enough crude oil? Yeah, I have plenty of crude oil for now. We're not that far from needing to step this up a notch. Let's go ahead and tap into that. There we go. In fact, we could have this system quadrupled. If this doesn't work the way I'm hoping it does, I can always have a pipe balancer just for light oil and a pipe balancer just for heavy oil. But if this can somehow balance out two different chemicals at once, that might actually save us a lot of space, having two flare towers in one location. We'll see. We'll find out. It's able to run 36 per minute. We're making 12 per minute. Yeah, that's actually enough for 4 stage 1 distillations of heavy oil. That'd be really interesting if that works. Hey, we actually unlocked our burner, so we can actually burn the trash. Tell you what, I think I'd like to do that right now. I'm sorry, wait, what does that say? Oh. Interesting. Let's go ahead and hook that up directly. It's going to take a little bit of our Tech 2 construction parts, of which we can't make right now because reasons. What's the problem here? What is your major malfunction? Here we go again. Got an issue with this not wanting to get rid of all of its slag. Yeah, at this point, I think we're just going to have to keep that extra truck. And that's the thing, this has plenty of room for slag. Right? Yeah, there's our slag input. Look at all that room we have. So by not feeding that, I don't know what our trucks are doing. Kind of interesting that this doesn't want to move the slag for us. I feel like something is just a little bit off with our truck logistics. And I'm not sure if it's something that I'm doing or if it's something that's wrong with the game right now after the patching. It doesn't seem quite the way I remember it. It's okay, we'll still work around it. Still working out okay. Seems like as long as we specialize our trucks and tell them exactly where they're going, it'll work out just fine. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working out well, does it? It might be time to go ahead and belt this stuff over. The good news is I do have the flywheel running. I'm going to go ahead and set these to auto balance. Hopefully we can utilize the flywheel to reduce our overall reliance on fuel. And I actually don't mind if we continue to burn the diesel right now while we let this system kind of clean itself up. Although right now it seems like they're not even running. It's purely on the other system. So that's fine. We'll let it do its thing. Rubber is probably going to start getting a little bit low if we're not careful. At some point we are going to need to make this work. We do have plenty of coal here. How are we looking on our plates? You know what? I think I'm tired of playing games with these. Let's get some more plates. Let's make it happen. Yep, that's working. If we wanted to, we could even get more. We have the workers. There's really no power required other than for the electrolysis part. And honestly, if this is going... it's just not stacking up quite the way I want it to. Oh, you need rescuing. That truck definitely got stuck. You know, we might just need to get a few more excavators. That might be the solution to this. I don't mind rushing 2 more of those. How are we doing here with all of our retaining walls? We're slowly making progress. We're not running low on plates, are we? We are. Why? Coal. So, once again, coal is our major malfunction. That's actually really frustrating. I need to set you to empty. Any extra trucks I've got need to start moving that stuff. Oh, and they're all filling up with sand. Oh, crap. Okay. Now that is a problem. I didn't realize that all of these were filled with sand. Okay. You're filled with sand as well. Do we want to go ahead and utilize sand? The problem with using sand, it wants to just spill off to the sides. It won't give you a very clean edge. Can I set a dumping location of sand? Actually, hang on a minute. Where is it? The stacker! Okay, hang on a minute. Can that actually connect directly? Is this our solution? Alright, I'm willing to try it. If this works, it's gonna be so dumb. But I've been wanting to see what this thing will do. Oh my gosh, there it goes. We're creating a sand mountain. That's honestly kind of impressive. And no longer are our trucks filled to the brim with sand. It just straight up took out the tree. Huh. And I guess we could just go ahead and set ourselves a mining designation here later on, just for sand. Huh. You know, I just want to see something really quick. If I were to go... Oh my goodness, I can actually build retaining walls underneath this. Oh, that's something. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. So do I want to just create... Can I just create an aggregate area? Is it worth creating an aggregate area? What is this? Dump offset. Configures the offset to the maximum height of the dumped pile relative to the tip of the stacker. How many tiles under the tip of the stacker? Sorry, I'm just like slightly stupefied. I'm not sure how I want to utilize this or how useful it actually is. Collision with stacker, collision with stacker. So I can come to about there with it. And I'm just kind of wrestling with the idea of, is it worth creating retaining walls here and making a storage area, I guess. I mean, I guess if nothing else, we could always mine this back out, withdrawing that sand. Huh. The amusing thing is, I could do about the same thing to backfill a mine. Like, if you mined out all of the useful materials and you wanted to backfill with dirt, you could do that. Yeah, that's going to be something to kind of play with. I think in this case, this is the most useful thing to do, just in the case of I have sand and I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with it. So that does work to my favor. Tree in the way there. Huh. I don't think okay, so thinking about it a little bit more, I don't need to worry about doing it with rock. I don't need to worry about doing it with dirt, because I'm going to take the rock and dirt and I'm going to use those for creating my piers. The sand, however, is the issue here, because we do have sand that's going to be an issue pretty much the length of our coal mine. We're going to have to get sand out of the way in order to get this stuff cleared out, or even to make retention walls for ourselves. So that actually is helping us in the long run. And if I have to, I'll just set these up, shifting them further and further out, I guess. Let's pause you for a second, though. I'll let this go ahead and backfill, because I want to try and get those walls built up. So yeah, just let the walls do their thing. Build. Getting very distracted with some intricate ideas there. Let's go ahead and deliver to the cargo there. I feel like there's some other creative uses for a stacker like that. I don't know what they might be. You could probably use these as a means of building up here. If you wanted to move bulk cargoes, like, you know, just a whole bunch of stuff on belt away from your mines and over to a single location, that could be kind of a fun thing to experiment with. We are slowly starting to dig into the mine, getting deeper into the mine proper. You're still mining coal, you're still mining sand, so we're split 3 directions in this mine. I will go ahead and add another excavator. Let's go ahead and quick deliver the last materials that we need for this. Oh, did we already repair this? Yes, we did. Awesome. So our oil rig is ready to go. I'd really like to get this area done. Do I want to pause this for a little bit? I kind of do. What if I just take that right there? Let's just do that for now. I might even need to, you know what? Let me go a few tiles back just to make sure that they can't quite reach it, because I feel like they could probably reach the first few of those from there and try and backfill anyways. And I want the focus of our backfill to happen over here. Hey, it looks like we finally got that. We're close to getting the second stage 2 distillation done. And you know what? I think we can start actually upgrading a few of these. I'm going to go ahead and just start upgrading all of our constructions, like basically all of our early game tech stuff. I don't see any reason to really wait. We'll just let those kind of upgrade naturally. You're already upgraded. You need to be in order to provide any of this. What's your problem? You don't have any research right now because you don't have any electronics, so hopefully that should be solved by this. Which, again, what's going on here? What's your major malfunction? Coal. Yeah, once again, coal. Let's get that extra excavator in here. I will go ahead and say let's get some mining into that section. Looks like we got everything there leveled out. We're killing it on the sand here. You know, I might let some of the crew work on the surface leveling while the rest of the crew works on diving down in. Yeah, if we leveled off everything over here, we're still getting some coal. These guys are doing the work getting cleared down into the main pit. Yeah, that's actually going to work out just fine. So having multiple excavators on this, we might be able to reduce this excavator crew and then start doing the same thing over here for our iron, and again over here for the copper and limestone. Speaking of limestone, what am I doing over here? Well, these guys have cleared all of the dirt away. They have been killing it over here. Not enough maintenance 1. Okay. Lack of parts, lack of coal. Yeah, we're gonna need to step up our coal production just as a rule. Bum 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 bum. These guys are killing it, though. Running a little bit there, but I don't want to go too crazy. We're so close. Let's get these built. Running low on plates. Gotta be careful. Do we have those extra excavators? I feel like I could get a couple more, even. Let's go ham with them. We can always upgrade them later on as we unlock our next tech of excavators. We are seeing a mix of coal and rock and dirt. But honestly, breaking through the surface of this isn't bad. You know, what I could do later on, if I wanted to, is I could backfill some of this area with a little bit of dirt, bringing it up to this level. That might not be a bad thing. We could kind of create a nice level field right here. Kind of level that area off. That would be a mega project. And that would be long after this coal mine is long gone. Do I have another coal mine somewhere? I do have coal here mixed with a lot of limestone. Now that would be an interesting project. We have so much of this island left to explore. This really is a massive location. It's not super convenient because of how spread out everything is, but I feel like we get few more of these mega projects done, it's going to really set us in good stead. We're almost down to the level that we want to be at. Watch them break that ground. I'll turn this on for another few seconds. Dump a little bit more of that sand out. I don't want to breach the walls that I have over there before they're built. Oh, lost another tree. Oh, that's actually all the sand we had. If we don't get some coal over here pretty soon, we might be in trouble. I think it's going to be our next mega project. I think I might be just about ready to consider running a coal belt around the world. What do I need overall? These guys require... Is that 30? I'm sorry, hang on a second. Oh, somehow I hit the search bar there. 30 per minute. $18. Another 18. So 18 is 36. So they're already at 66 coal per minute. Actually, can I see a total demand? Consumption, 73. So yeah, so my peak consumption so far is 73. So if I were to have that running, I'd actually need a double belt. If I were to go here, do we have a tier 2 belt coming up soon? We do. So it's 200 per 60. That would be enough. I think I could run a single belt over here, keep this powered. And then have secondary belts coming off. Really, I could just do the one since I plan to upgrade it anyways. Actually, yeah, because that would be enough for all of this. That's 18 is 36, 36 plus 6. That's another 30, but we can cut that down with this. Oh, hey, check it out. We're actually completely built over here. We have steam. We don't have crude. Let's get that crude going. And we actually need to upgrade these right now. Crude oil coming in. Any minute now. Okay, you're producing heavy oil. Heavy oil is coming in. You should be done any second now. Oh, you're currently flaring that off. I really need to cut that to see if this works. So we're going to go ahead and cut that off now. Does that actually work? Wow, that's so cool. The new vertical pipes are so much better. Okay. You're not doing anything with medium oil. You're not doing anything with that. Nothing with hydrogen. It's just light oil and heavy oil. You have water. So let's let this run for a minute. It's filled up with steam. That was enough to put us over the top. Okay, can I pause this? I want the priority out to go here. That's our priority. We don't want anything coming to either of the flares, right? So if this runs 1 or 2 more times, that should give us a steam backlog that we need Yeah, because the steam is flowing up here, and it's going to both pipes. Both sets of pipes. It's doing everything it needs to do. We're actually backed up on diesel. And we no longer need coal. So until such a point that we find we need more, because that's 3 steam. What's that? 3... 9, 18, 18, and 18 is 36. 48 steam. Yeah, so by the time I quadruple this and have 4 distillation stages going, that's going to be more than enough to keep the gas boiler going, and we won't even need the coal boiler. So we just saved ourselves 30 coal per minute. We do have a lot of things breaking down, so hopefully that will start backing up and bringing some coal over here. I need to make that a priority, I think. Let's bring that back up to priority 1, see if we can get some steel or some iron back and flowing. We're breaking into the rock. Fantastic. And we're only about 4 tiles away from breaking out into the deepest parts of our coal mine. So, slowly but surely, we're getting what we need. This is also going to provide us with a lot of residual dirt that we're going to need for backfilling on our piers, our main mega projects. Oh, speaking of mega project, look how much progress we made over here. Oh, that's awesome. That basically happened without even taking notice. That's a huge section of it already completed, ready to go. Oops, I need to set that. So actually what I need to do, you need to be moved. And so do you. So next episode, I think we're going to need to get our rubber production moved back to automated. We can go ahead and utilize that coal storage. We might have to move our coal storage. I'd like to have this as a backup, but I don't want this to be our primary thing. Maybe I can utilize another pipe balancer to set my priorities. In fact, it wouldn't be hard to fit one in right here. Yeah, that might be the route that we're going to go. Hopefully I'll remember that next weekend when I go to sit down and record. It's been quite a long day of recording. We're already well over an hour, but again, as I keep running into new problems and finding new solutions, it's hard for me to want to break away from this. I just want to keep playing. I want to keep digging in, literally digging in. Oh, these miners are... We're so close. We're doing good things. Yeah, you're such coal, and you guys are not specialized. That actually worked out perfectly. Set you guys to dirt to really make sure that they dig in. I'm procrastinating. I don't want to leave. Okay, I need to call it here or else I'm never going to step away. So, guys, thanks so much for being here. We're working on our coal mine. We're working on our piers. We put this one on pause for now in order to make sure that we could finish this one up, but we're almost there. Next episode, we should have this section of the pier completed, and that should allow us to go ahead and get our first cargo depot set up, which is going to be a massive boon for us. That will hopefully it'll let me set it up. Oh, it might not. Ooh, that might be a problem. That rock right there might be a problem, but it's okay because we're still going to move this out of the way, and now that we've kind of hit the edge of the pier, it's just going to keep expanding this way quicker and quicker and quicker. So that's our first mega project that will be out of the way, just creating brand new land for ourselves. What else are we going to be doing? I think we need to start thinking about expanding our population. We need to keep working on, well, once we can get coal back to our blast furnaces, we should have iron back up and running, which will provide us with everything we need to continue upgrading, getting us more electronics, getting us more construction parts. It's everything feeds into everything else. It's complicated. But I love it. I love it. I love the complication. So thanks so much for being here. If you want to see more, make sure you go ahead and smash that sub button, hit that like button. Make sure you go ahead and leave a comment. Likes and comments and subs are the best way to help grow the channel. It's the best way to help me create more content for you guys. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.